Hello and welcome to the Advanced View Editor video series. In this first video I will show you how to create a new view and edit existing views. Standard built-in view editor has many restrictions and many basic steps like changing column display names and order required to export management pack, edit XML code and import it back. The main goal of the Advanced View Editor is to make it possible to change all view settings without export and import management packs. Let's create new view with Advanced View Editor. Editor uses many standard components of the CSM like management pack selector, criteria builder or type selector. For management packs you can select existing management pack or create new one. In the type selector you can choose basic class or combination class, also known as type projection. For this view I select type projection, name it incident typical. In my case, this type projection stored in the unseeded management pack, so we can create view in the same management pack. Editor automatically detects this and disable management pack selector, as you can see. This view will contain all active incidents attached to support group 2. So now we must set criteria to status doesn't equal closed and status doesn't equal resolved and support group is level 2. But standard criteria builder doesn't allow you to set and closed for same properties. As you can see, when I add two statuses to criteria, it's automatically set or close, and you can change this behavior. But with Advanced View Editor you can switch to XML representation of criteria and edit XML code as you want. In my case I just remove unwanted OR and expression clauses, so OR expression will be inside of AND expression. Now we can select which column we want to display in this view. As you can see, already two views added by default. This is ID and title column and added for all of work item. For this view I want to add status column and affected user column. Affected user is a component of type projection, so we must switch to it on the type projection tree and select necessary column. In this case will be a display name column. By default column name is the same as field name, so we must change it to something more appropriate. As another settings for column you can set weight. Number of available settings for column depend from column types. For example, for enums you can select how to get data from database as ordinal or as display name. By default it's ordinal. For date column you can specify a format of the date. For example, full day format or simple or only time or only date and so on. For ID columns will be helpful to set sort a digit options for properly sorting. Now we can save view and see the result. As you can see, all column added. Some of column have auto width property. Sorting also working as expected. Now let's see how we can edit existing grid view. I take the same view and add to it additional column. Note that the criteria builder is displayed right criteria for now. I want to add a assigned user column. This is again a component of type projection, so I must select it in the type projection tree and select display name column. Also I want to change display name of the column. Save our changes and check result. As you can see, new column was added. Advanced View Editor allows you also set column orders. To do that you must edit view, switch to order tab, select the necessary column and press up or down buttons, and then save changes. As you can see, a signature column now is a third column on the view. With Advanced View Editor, you can create and edit web view. This view contains web pages on internet or on your local network. This can be helpful to display your internet portal, any reports, any search engines, and so on. In this case, I want to add the Bing search page to my STSM console. I just type the full URL of the page, select the management pack in which I want to save. I can create new management pack and then save changes. So when I switch to new view, I will see a Bing start page. Also, you can edit the view and change name, description or URL. This is the end of the first video. If you have any suggestion, please write me directly.